It's Wednesday, the week is half over, and it's tea time. Join me for the next 3 minutes to rest, relax, and have a cup of tea. I'm Emily, and I have a collection of 300 types of loose leaf tea. I wrote down the name of each tea on a slip of paper, and every day I'm picking a new one from the basket, preparing that tea, tasting it, talking about it, and then rating it on a scale of 1 to 10. There are 2 rules here. 1, I can't repick. The one that I choose that day is the one I have to make. And 2, I have to finish the entire cup, pot, or whatever I decide to prepare that tea in. Let's see what it's going to be today. Pattaya Power. So this is a white tea, and I know that this one is best at 165, so that's what I have my kettle set for. I know it says green tea, but the temperatures on the kettle are just suggestions and don't necessarily work for every tea of a certain type. I know my collection very well. I know which teas are best at which temperature, so I don't always follow what is on the kettle because, again, those are just recommendations. Here it is right here. Pattaya Power has a white tea base, and it's got a whole bunch of fruit in there. I'll look up the ingredients in a minute, but this comes from David's Teas. So here it is right here. This is a bright fruity blend of apple, pineapple, mango, hibiscus, white tea leaves, dragon fruit, hemp seeds, kiwi, strawberry, and peach. I am not following this 200 degrees. This was the recommendation on the David's Teas website, but I know that that is way too hot for a white tea. As usual, I'll be preparing this in one of my favorite glass tasting cups with a paper filter. I'm going to let this steep for 4 minutes. And here's the infusion. Unfortunately, there's terrible lighting in here, but it's a pinkish reddish color. The aroma is very bright and fruity. I'm going to give this just a few minutes to cool down, and then I'll be back to taste it. All right, let's taste it. Ugh. Ew, David. If you get that reference, let's be friends. But anyway, this is gross. It is a little bit bitter. Thank God I didn't steep it at 200 because that would have made that worse. It tastes like it has been both artificially flavored and sweetened. It has that really unpleasant artificial sweetener texture, and it has a very unpleasant, very heavy aftertaste. It is fruity, but that's kind of all I can say for it. Finishing this is going to be very unpleasant. Unfortunately, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a 3. Thanks so much for joining me for tea time. Remember to follow me for any and all tea related content, and I'll see you again tomorrow.